my name is Bartek and I'm a software engineer at Cloudflight with solid experience in cloud solutions, particularly AWS and Azure. Beyond implementation, I focus on software architecture decisions that align technology with business goals. If you work with Medusa.js, you already know why so many developers love it. It's flexible, it's modular, and it gives us an open foundation to build e-commerce systems that scale. But here's the challenge we keep seeing. As stores grow, teams don't just want smooth checkout flows and inventory management. They want to blend compelling content with their product catalog, because the best e-commerce experience today aren't just about transactions. They're about immersive journeys where stories, education, and inspiration live right alongside the products. That's where a CMS, content management system, comes in. A CMS makes it possible for non-developers to create, edit, and publish content quickly without touching code. MedusaJS is fantastic at e-commerce logic, cart, checkout, orders, fulfillment, but it doesn't natively give marketing teams the tools to create rich, branded experience. So our question was, how do we give Medusa users the power of content without breaking what makes Medusa great? The answer: our integrated CMS for Medusa.js. Instead of treating content and commerce as separate silos, we built bridges between them. Let's make a quick demo. Here we have a local dashboard for our strappy management system. It's a CMS connected with MicroPIM. Inside we can find a section such as Content Manager, the Media Library, UI Navigation, and settings. And there will be permissions and many other options. So let's begin with CMS context. In the UI navigation section we can see the navigation that were created earlier, but we can also create a new one. So yeah, let's click Create, name the new navigation Tertiary Navigation, and let's save it. At the moment our tertiary navigation is empty, so we can add a new item. We'll call it Flowers. It will be a wrapper element, and the URL will also be Flowers. So let's save it, and now let's add another navigation item, and we'll call it Gifts. It has to be wrapper element too. Let's provide an URL, and we can save. We can also add the nested item by clicking this button. For example, under Flowers, let's add Roses. When we define the URL, we can see generated path flowers/roses. Okay, that's perfect. Let's save it. And now that's how our navigation looks. We can save it, and we could repeat the same process for Polish or German locals. Once the navigation is ready, we can go into the Content Manager. Let's open the header single type. This will be our main application header. You can quickly add a logo. So let's upload one from my local computer. You have to click Browse Files, select the logo, and upload it. After a moment, our logo became visible. Yes, in the top navigation, a different navigation was selected earlier, but let's replace it with the one we just created. So the tertiary navigation. We set this as a default. We can also add a main navigation, which we'll call the primary navigation. This is because our system supports multiple types of navigation that can be designed for the storefront depending on the business needs. Let's save it. For the footer we can do the same thing. For example, if the current footer is secondary navigation, we can change it to the footer navigation and just click Save. Now we have both header and footer. Let's move on the page templates. Let's say we want to create a new PLP page. We start by removing the existing one and also to show how pages can be deleted. Then we'll click the button Create a new entry. Here we can see the header we defined earlier. Directory navigation, primary navigation, and the footer are already included. We could also click this button to quickly edit the header, but for now let's return and focus on creating the page template. We'll create a PLP page for roses. Now let's add some elements to the body. We have many options such as links, navigation, carousel, and many others. Since this is a PLP page, we'll keep just a product carousel. Let's set the number of columns to 5 and select products to display. For now, just choose some random products and confirm it. Now we see the carousel of products. You can rearrange them or even create a new carousel if you want. So when everything looks fine, we can just save it. Next we have a special button, Create Page from Template. Let's click it to see what happens. We got information that a new page will be created from defined template for en local. So we can click that we want to continue and create this page. And right now we can wait or click redirect now to just go into the new page. Okay, so that's our new page. We can call it PLP page roses. And we can also configure the path. So for example, let's display it under flowers roses. You can also set how long the PLP page should remain valid. So inside the header, yes, and valid to we can also set. Here we can see the product carousel was mirrored from a product template with the same order of the products. If we want to add more elements on the page, we can just insert them, for example a grid, and save it. We have to remember that we should publish once we created the page, because then the page will be available in the storefront. What we can also do here is combine with some MicroPIM features. So let's go into the product types and we can create a new product type. We can call it like indoor flowers. We can add description, an external ID, and define attributes. One attribute will be a name. It will be localized and it will be searchable too. The description is for the content or product managers, and type will be just the text. Okay, let's add another attribute. For example, needs high humidity. Why not? We will make it searchable and set type to the boolean, true or false. Finally, we'll add one more attribute, such as high in centimeters. This one won't be searchable, localized or required, and the type will be just a number. So let's save it, and now the product type is ready. With the product type, we can create a product. So let's add one called Penelope Orchid. We can provide the title and the external ID and many other options. So let's provide the Slack too. the system suggests pineapple orchid, so let's change it because it looks fine. And at the end we have to select the created product type, which was the indoor flowers, which we created, and at the end save our changes. Okay, so let's create some product variants. We'll add a new variant called Wild Mom Orchid. We can add description, external ID as well, images, and select the parent product. So first we have to define the parent product, and now we can see that the field with attributes are available. So we can fill the attributes like the name of it and the height 80 centimeters and save the changes. We can also add another variant like pink striped orchid. Again, we'll select the parent product, set needs for humidity to false, and height can be 82 centimeters. At the end we need to save the changes. Now when we open the product, we see both variants attached to the main products. In the settings section, we can also manage roles. We can create a new roles, edit existing one, and apply very granular control. For example, we can define who is allowed to create, read, update, or delete each type. Who can update the footer or header. And there are also many other options such as configuration email permission, managing users, and many more. You can even set permissions at the field level and the local field for every content type. So as we can see, there are many features to configure, and that's how the system works. So what's the business impact? Engagement goes up with content that feels native to your brand. Conversions increase because customers are guided, not just sold to. Content velocity improves thanks to templates and scheduling. Consistency is maintained across content and product data. And your teams, marketing, design, product, can finally work in parallel, each into design for them. This is the vision, content and commerce working together natively on Medusa.js. I'd love to hear what content strategies you tried with Medusa and whether you face similar challenges blending content with commerce. Share your thoughts in the comments. We are building this ecosystem together. Thanks for watching, and if you found this useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep dives into the future of e-commerce tech.